Manual Samuel. ¿Qué tratará este juego? Mandé, deja acomodo la cámara. Mandé. A ver, y si me acerco. Así está, chirindonga. Ah, mira, hay cooperativo y jugador único. Vamos a darle a jugador único. Historia, contrarreloj, opciones, cambiar perfil. En las opciones podemos ver música. Esta madre. Esta otra madre. Vibración vertebral. Madre no es grosería. Claro que no. Modo historia. Nueva partida. Dame galletitas.
Our story begins in the middle of the 40s, when a hopeful young soldier called Sam... we're not doing that? Our story begins in the middle of last Tuesday, where a hopeless young freeloader called Sam is sipping a fancy cup of coffee with a name nobody can pronounce. Sam was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. But not the actual spoon that he has in his mouth now. That is a different spoon. But a figurative spoon that represents all the wealth and attention that he has been receiving from his parents. And their butlers. And their butlers' parents. You're a douche, aren't you, Sam? Blink twice if yes. He can't hear me. This is Sam's girlfriend. Also not being heard by Sam. She's mad at Sam for his lack of responsibility produced by his large wealth. She also mentions the fact that Sam has forgotten her birthday for the 3rd year in a row. Sam's girlfriend is upset. As with most rich and famous brats, Sam does not pick up on that. Instead, he decides to lay this gem.
Things just work out for me, baby. I can't just run around and do stuff. I'd end up with a limp spine or something.
Sam's girlfriend does something she should have done a long time ago.
Chingue su madre, hay un pinche botellazo.
Sam is laying unconscious on the floor. He gathers his strength and makes an effort to get up.
Ah, tengo que venir. ¿Cuál es? ¿Para arriba?
Then he makes another effort to stand up straight. Sam is hit in the head so hard, he has to remind himself how to walk. He takes a right step.
Ah, chinga, RT.
Then
Hola.
he takes a left step.
Me imagino que...
Good job, Sam!
Ahí la vamos,
Very
ahí la
good
vamos.
at existing.
¿Puedo caminando?
How dare you startle my child?
An overprotective
Venga,
mother
vale.
hurls a cup of coffee in Sam's face. He has to blink rapidly to regain his vision.
Say something, Harold.
Oh, gee.
How is our son going to become a respected politician if he can't fend for himself?
I thought he was gonna become an actor.
Oh, what's the difference?
¿Qué tengo que hacer? Ah, paso. Eso. 1, 2.
Sam remembers the one thing he's good at, paying for
sí.
stuff. So he turns around to pay for his beverage.
Tengo que pagar.
Sam pays the guy 500
Vale,
euros. barely covering the coffee.
Thanks for the tip, douchebag.
Sam
Ole,
decides to
perro,
hurl
echa el
another
aguacate.
500 at the guy. Not such a douchebag after all. Sam is
Órale.
hurling stacks of 500s left and right.
Traigo-
He has no perception of money. Sam is
Toma,
about to
tu
spend his
cara.
whole weekly allowance on tipping a barista named Tony. He really was hit hard in the head.
Ya me voy. ¿Le doy más? Right. Ay, pinche vieja.
Sam spends a decade making his way out the door, which is pretty good for a guy with a major concussion. As Sam waggles outside, he sees his girlfriend on the other side of the road. Sam pulls himself together and rushes towards his soon-to-be ex-girlfriend.
No, ¿qué tal si me cruzo corriendo y me atropella algo?
This is when a septic tank truck approaches Sam with an average speed of 90 kilometers per hour. The impact renders him 8 types of dead.
¡Ah! ¿Y se murió? Sam.
Who cares who worked on the game? Just skip to the action. Who knew a bottle to the face would result in such a terrible fate for Sam? But a bottle won't be the only thing that will meet Sam's face today. There's also the ground
Ching.
in hell.
César, ¿qué onda, viejo? Hola. Órale, párate, Sam.
Sam does not like being dead a single bit. He also hates the eerie feeling of not having any cash on him. Then he finds 7 glowing notes in his pocket. That makes him feel reasonably better. He checks out that horrible sound he's hearing. Not the horrible sound of the screaming souls around him. The other horribly irritating source of the sound is none other than obliteration and oblivion,
Se supone que cada
extermination
botón es
and
un pie.
extinction,
Tengo que
the
ir dando
end,
paso a paso,
decease
paso a
and
paso.
demise, the Grim Reaper, death. He's
Sí, César,
trying to do a
ahorita le damos.
kickflip on a skateboard and is dressed like a
es,
douchebag
guau.
for some reason. In his coarse, horrifying voice, he lays this on Sam.
No te entiendo.
Yo, yo, yo! You must be Sam from the info I was provided.
Then he takes a second look at Sam, and his
Órale.
eye sockets widen.
Simón.
Holy feces, dude! Your soul be like a diamond. Let me cut you a deal that we can see.
El Fortnite, porque desinstalé GTA.
For reals? Aight, man, it decided.
The notes in Sam's pocket are something called a shred of life.
Tirones de
Every
vida.
soul has at least one, and it is the biggest unit in Hell's currency, followed by quality of life, school of life,
¿Qué?
sound of life, meaning of life, and
Sí.
thug life.
If you give me your shreds, I'll resurrect your face and get you out of hell on one condition. You'll have to survive 24 hours with a handicap I choose under my supervision. Bro,
Sam decides to check out the rest of Hell before doing any deals with supernatural beings.
No, pues dale, sobre. ¿Qué más puedo hacer?
Why, hello there, dear sir. Let's see if we can find a job for you. You get to be... Ooh, a plumber. That'll be all your shreds, dear sir.
All right, that sounds fair. Yes.
Sam notices that the souls that get into hell are forced to get a job and become functioning souls
Yo
of
pensaba que era la
society.
escuela y yo me iba
For
a ir a
most
la
people,
casa.
this is okay, but for Sam, it's horrifying. He hurls his shreds at death like he's never hurled piles of money before.
Ah, bueno, no
There,
rompes,
dear
no
sir.
rompes.
Let's see if we can find a job for you. You get to be a minesweeper. That'll be all your
Con permiso,
shreds,
yo me
dear sir.
cruzo.
Could be worse. Whatever. Kind of sounds fun.
Why, hello there, dear sir. Let's see if we can find a job for you. You get to be a struggling
Creo que me tengo que
freelance
esperar, ¿no? Voy a
artist.
formarme.
That'll be all
Voy a
your shreds, dear
poner
sir.
para
This is truly hell! Well, looks like it's time for lunch, dear sirs and madams. Take all your concern-related concerns up with upper management. See you in 5 hours.
Ah, ya se fue.
Sam has seen enough. He goes back to
Oh,
death
vamos.
and his deal. He keeps the
Toma.
last shred for the next time he meets the
Échale
gatekeeper of hell,
aguacate, perro.
whenever that's going to be.
Aight, bro. I only get to do these deals annually. But if you really want to live in biz, you have to do it manually. Also, I will stop speaking in rhymes now.
Logro.
Sam has just traveled through time, space, and logic, and finds himself fully alive, and more importantly, rich again. His joy is only dimmed by the fact that he can't move at all. This is when he shows up. Death.
Yo, yo, yo! Oh, yeah, you look horrible. I mean, you look great, bro. You be okay? Can you hear me? Blink twice if yes. Oh, cool. You be alive. Everything be fine. Aight, so this here be the dealing biz. All your body functions be manual, so you kinda have to do stuff on purpose. You'll be turning kinda blue. Might wanna consider breathing.
Chinga, chinga. ¿Cuál es para respirar X? Ay, no manches. Tengo que apretar un botón para respirar, uno para parpadear y uno para aspirar. Pinche mamones.
Alright, bitchin'. You be blinking and breathing. That be
Ah, de veras.
bitchin'.
Respira.
So,
Pestañea.
alright. Go survive for a day, and I'll let you live normally for the rest of your life.
Ah, pestañear. porque si no
If you
los ojos
somehow
se
die
me-
within
se
the
me
next
irritan.
24 hours, you'll go to hell and I'll keep your shreds forever. I'll be over there doing kick flips if and you need me.
Once
Maldito
again,
gente.
Sam has to make an effort to get up. This time, he has to focus on his spine.
Échale, papá.
And
Échale,
once
papá.
again, he has
Respírale.
to remind himself how to walk.
Oh, by
Oh!
the way, dude, you'll be getting late for work.
Sam does something that resembles walking toward the bathroom.
Gonna do a kick flip now. Nyah!
Respira, exhala. Respira, exhala, pestañea.
Friggin' skateboard. Alright, let's see. Yeah!
Uno,
Yeah!
pestañea.
Sam only has 3 things on his mind: clean teeth, a clean
Ay,
body,
se le quebró
and an
la-
empty bladder. Oh, and also blinking,
Regresate.
breathing, keeping his spine straight, getting to work on time, and not dying.
Oh, what I be doing wrong?
Sam tries out a strange maneuver by stepping with the same leg twice.
Ay, güey, respira.
Sam's vision is blurrier than a Norwegian teenager at a wedding.
No.
He decides to blink.
Esa mía.
Gonna do a kickflip now.
Your spine, Sam. It matters.
Este
Freaking
cabrón se quiebra por
skateboard.
cualquier cosa.
Hi, let's see.
He has to use his opposite leg to get up again.
Respírale, papá. Respírale, no te me vayas a ahogar.
Sam holds on to that toothbrush like his life depends on it. Then he lets go.
Ah, tengo que dejar
How sad.
apretado.
Blink, Sam,
Ah,
blink!
pestaña, pestaña.
Sam is dumb enough to breathe in with his mouth full of water. He has to cough.
¿Qué le pasó a este vato? Ah. Oh, enderezate, papá. Y luego...
Sam refuses to learn from his mistakes and has
Se
to
está muriendo. Hijo de la chingada. Vale, vamos a lavarnos los dientes. Látelos, papá. Látelos. Parpadea, parpadea. Me estás poniendo morado. Ahí va. ¡Oh! Ay, me dolió. Respira. Ay, güey. Poquito se me ahoga. Calma, exhala. Inhala. Exhala. Inhala.
¿Por qué lo abrazamos?
With clean teeth, Sam is ready to smile. He won't for at least 24 hours, though.
Bandeja.
Sam tries to take a leak.
Ah, vamos a mirar. Pero ¿cómo?
Hey, dude, have you seen my... Oh.
Ah, sí, atínale, 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 atínale. Eso, atínale la pipí. Adentro, adentro.
Sam takes a leak everywhere, including but not limited to himself.
Mira.
One empty
there's a
bladder
baby.
later, Sam moves on. Blink, Sam, blink! You're impressing no one,
Se
Sam.
abrió de patas. Hice un bañito, cabrón.
Sam tries to take a shower. He looks like a mantis that's trying to explain to someone how a bicycle works.
Madre, estoy tan pinche concentrado que ni parpadeo. ¿Por qué no avanza esta cosa? Ah, tengo que hacer jabón y bañarme. Ya. ¿Qué quieres, hija? ¿Qué?
Ya me preparé.
¿Vas a jugar? Ahorita, espérame. Dejo hago jaboncito.
No tocar mi agua.
Bien. Ah, la
Sam
cara.
is clean
Ay,
as a
qué pinche
whistle.
baboso.
Good job, Sam.
Ay. Ah.
Clean and empty, Sam decides to find some
Dice que
clues.
quiere jugar.
Friggin' skateboard. Alright, let's see. Yeah!
Oh.
Alright, let's see. Ah! Relax my body. Bending my knees. Oh, what I be doing wrong, yo? Let's see. Yeah!
Ahí vamos, ahí le llevamos.
Sam can open doors now. Clever
Oh.
boy. Sam enters his wardrobe. What will he wear today? Blink, Sam, blink!
Saca el aire, saca el aire. Respira, respira, respira. No me pongas morado. Regrésate. Ay. Ah, deja sacar el aire. Chingada madre. Este cabrón me
He
encanta
picks a
abrirse de
pair of
patas.
blue jeans. The ugly ones.
Respira. Que tenía. Chingue su madre.
Sam successfully
Eso.
puts on his pants. Feeling more accomplished than ever, he proceeds to find a jacket. Only the best one will do.
Vámonos.
He settles for a mediocre one. Humble.
Mira. Mames, me va a dar una conjuntivitis. Deja parpadeo.
Fully clothed,
Ooh.
Sam is ready for the day.
Mira.
P.S. He's not.
No, faltan todavía los zapatos. Ya no puedo avanzar. Del otro lado. Venga la madre. Ay, otra vez.
He puts on his
Oh,
shoes, living the dream of having shoes on.
Coño, cabrón, te pones morado acá ratito. No puedes aguantar nada. Venga la madre.
Blink, Sam, blink!
¡Oh!
¿Qué?
Pestañea, pestañea. Iba a perder la vista.
What is over there, Sam?
¿Cómo se llama?
Está manual, algo así. Y lo bueno de este juego es que está gratis en Game. Bueno, no gratis, pagando tu membresía de Game Pass.
Está gratis.
Lo puedes descargar para jugarlo.
Obvio.
Luego si aprovechas una promoción de 10 pesitos el mes, como yo. ¡Saca el aire! Vámonos que tengo prisa, vámonos que tengo prisa. Ahora aquí vengo. Este güey está poniendo morado. Oye Fátima, vete por unos tamalitos a la Guerrero.
Sam walks down the stairs
no
with
manches.
great
Creo
precision.
que aquí en esta madre, si no bajo bien, me puedo hasta matar.
Sam
¡Ah,
decides to
su
hurl
madre! Sí
himself down
sabía,
the
huevo.
stairs,
¡Qué
apparently
pendejo!
too used to hurling money
Pobre
around.
vato, güey, acaba de revivir y ya lo maté. Vamos, párate, carnal.
Flappy Rooster is Sam's favorite game. He has no time for playing with a Flappy Rooster right now, though.
Chinga su madre. Mira. Es me hizo tedioso. Está bueno este juego, está entretenido, pero ese me hizo un poquito tedioso.
Following this story at this time, and gang wars are still an escalating problem at Bridge Street, where the police are struggling to regain control. Commuters are advised to...
Hey, Lucy, I'm home.
Oh, hey, dude. Still alive, huh?
Izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo, derecho. Oh, regresate, Carla. Izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo, derecho. Izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo,
There is a
derecho,
note
izquierdo,
saying,
derecho.
sent
Sí, hasta
over a
mañana.
maid to make you breakfast. Don't breathe in while chewing. Love, Mom.
Derecho, izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo, derecho. ¡Oh! Algo vi aquí.
Desde la basura no me llegó de un incendio.
¿No? Por eso, pinche madre.
Despite his mother's warnings, Sam breathes in. Disgusting,
Mames.
but necessary.
Si necesito apretar unos botones para que coma, ¿cómo chingados madre le voy a hacer?
Blink, Sam,
Regrésate.
blink!
Eso. Mira. Después de cada bocado respira, güey. No te me vas a morir. Regrésate, cabrón. Si aguantas, güey, si aguantas eso.
Sam finishes his food like the big boy he is. Good job, Sam.
Izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo, derecho, derecho, izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo, derecho. Ah.
Sam decides to try his luck on some coffee drinking. Sam's coffee is so hot, he blows on it before taking a sip.
Puta madre, ahora sale el café, le tengo que soplar, no mames.
Blinks or
¡Ah,
not.
pendejo!
He
No me
decides having
soplaste.
third-degree burns in his mouth is a better idea. With some coffee in his system, Sam finds it easier to exist.
Derecho, izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo.
He finally makes it out the front
Ay, ya
door,
que se acabe la misión.
beaten.
¿Lo chingado lo puedo dejar aquí?
Terrified. Stupid.
Sí, yo creo que lo voy a dejar aquí saliendo del departamento. Mañana le voy a continuar con un poquito más de esto. Acuérdate, César, esto lo voy a subir al canal de YouTube que se llama Chavorruco su hija. Ahorita voy a salirme tantito, pongo el Fortnite y le damos, ¿vale?